as a therapist and director, and then I come home and then I do this. I'm working like 70 hours a week right now. We're not here to analyze me. let's not get into Brady's mental darkness. But it is a pretty incredible setup for a game that, like, boy, do they really understand the principles that I'm talking about here and all of the implications of someone who does this kind of work. And especially, like, for the average teenager who's already dealing with quite a lot of self-image issues, and then going online, especially, like, having your income depend on this, it's like, it's not great. It's not a great combination of things that are pointing to a healthy relationship with work and stress. Like I said, not that I would know anything about that. Well, let's go out. I think it's too early to go to therapy. I think P-chan, I'm going to still try to do some role play here. And I think P-chan is 110%, no, 150% on board with Ame's goals here. And we don't need therapy, okay? We're fine. We're doing fine. 28. It's nothing. It's nothing, okay? Like, this is all useless to us, okay? Like, we don't need to lower our stress yet. We've got more in the tank. What about the internet? You know, we got to get those followers up. Otherwise, we're not going to make rent. You're not going to make rent going to fucking Shinjuku and walk into the park. I love how this has no benefit. Like, it makes our mental darkness go up and our affection go down, the vanity search. Okay, that lowers our stress a little bit. This is what we really need, social media. That's to increase our followers. I mean, we need to get to 10K. Let's run it. Let's spend the afternoon on our phone. Well, that's that. What can you do? Things are only getting started, so I have to try even harder from now on. Someone I met for the first time today told me, you look like you would really be into underground male idols. Do I really? But I need to get into underground idols when I have B-Chan. But if I didn't, I'd probably get really deep into underground idols and hosts. Okay, she's talking. We've got an epiphany. You have a new idea for a stream. Conspiracy theories. What if the government made you a nerd? Okay, wait. I have to read every single word that she says. Conspiracy theories are always so interesting to read about. It's so funny seeing people arguing about whether they're real or absolute bullshit. I never get tired of it. My girl doesn't even have time to use capitals. I mean, what a waste of fucking energy. But you know, I feel like if you go deep enough, you'll end up buying into it sooner or later. Curiosity killed the cat kind of deal. Lol, I'm fine though. I never let that happen to me. I'm the most rational and logical girl in the world. The only thing that drives me crazy is you. But anyway, I figured the conspiracy theories would make great for
Hello there.
So let's start things off with a banger. Yes, Brady might be concerned, but
I'm Buff Finnegain.
believes in the mental fortitude of our streamer.
Don't shoot
here.
me.
So yes, we're gonna do it.
I'm gonna follow you around and help you, but
Put her to sleep. Okay. Let's go to bed or wait till dusk. Oh no, I'm a cat now. I can't do anything. Meow meow.
what do you want to do?
Oh my god. I hate how long it leaves you unread. It's actually it's so good the way that they created this. It's frustrating. And she, at the same time, she craves so much validation. It's pretty common that, like, when it's given to you so easily, you tend to reject it. So maybe I should be a little more cold. How about that? We'll get a response. Why do I know all this stuff? It's a good thing I use these powers for good. Am I being too dismissive now?
Oh.
I'm just doing the same thing. Ichan also needs attention. Okay. Okay, I feel like I'm spamming her now. This is so annoying. Okay, it's still not time to stream, so everybody hang out. Let's
Hello there.
Okay.
Ow.
So lower our stress and our mental darkness and raise our affection quite a bit. Streaming bonus experience. But that would take thing is I do love you, Ame-chan, but we gotta get you on the stream, okay? Right, just do. Let's spend time together.
Oh no.
Click to give me headphones.
You killed him.
It's very cute. Stress gone.
Hello there.
Oh,
I am Finnegain.
so, world peace achieved. Humanity uncancelled. Okay.
Ow.
We're gonna do a sexy stream. Thank you for always being so nice.
That hurt.
Carry on your spirit and be nice to my little nerds every once in a while. But you're still the one I love the most.
Hello.
No need to get jealous. Ooh, I do wonder if Ichan has a little bit of jealousy going on. I guess it's however we want to play it. Right now, I'm with Ame-chan. Everything is fantastic. Humanity is uncancelled. Love this forever. Selfie time. Alright. Woke up and saw that I had crushed my alarm clock under my knee. How did that even happen? Filter thoughts here. Okay, where are we at?
Lazarento, hein? Porra!
Now, we do have to keep an eye on this. If I love you too much, I might be hard to handle. I mean, how hard can it be? Okay, a little bit of head pats, and let's hop online. Well, she did like the idea of conspiracy theories. Let's do that. I would never skip this. Oh, oops. I guess I did. I thought clicking somewhere else would have. Hey cuties, it's K-Angel. The fixer controls the guy. Okay, we can speed this up. I'm getting the hang of it now, okay? P-chan knows that fucking rent is due. So I thought maybe I could share some of my favorites with you. Okay. So I'll be talking about the nerd culture conspiracy theory. Okay, chat's looking good. Way into this. Good choice. Conspiracy theories scare me. We're up at 228 on our third day of streaming. Got the girl on the internet bonus. Feels like you're going to eventually go off the deep end if you keep this up. Okay. But it's okay, because even if you were all manipulated into being nerds. Hey. Stream over. Holy shit, though. 1,452 followers. We're killing it. Okay, you've got a little bit of mental darkness left in the Ame. Can we do another stream in the morning? Morning stream? Just fucking go for it. We've got tons and tons and tons of bandwidth to play around with, okay?
I think he's gone.
Stat is love for one another. What could go wrong here? Oh, we got a new Twitch. I will shit talk y'all in my private though, LMAO. Okay, wait, I didn't read her.
No, he's not. Hello there.
Hawaiian Angel John. If there's one thing you can trust, it's true on the internet, it's that you guys are met me. So you credit the fact that you're my game. I will never trick you or turn my back on you. I will shit talk y'all in my private though. Lamau. But well, as long as no one finds it, it's stay blissfully unaware forever. Even if someone does find it, it's not like I'm committing a crime. Even if it does feel like betrayal. That's just how our world works. And I think that plays a pretty big role in someone's
O homem não quer problema não, ficou com medo.
experience with stress is just like how you interact with people in the world, what your ideas are. I mean, you know this if you have some people in your life who are just fucking negative about everything. And there's plenty of real stuff to be sour on. But when someone's general attitude bends towards the cynical, I do think that creates more opportunities for stress than not. And the victim mentality, everything bad is always happening to me and I'm powerless to change it, tends to do very little for lowering someone's stress or increasing their bandwidth for it.
Oops.
Because you'll start convincing yourself that things are unwelcome stressors, meaning like you couldn't really do anything about them when you fucking could have. Like for example, shit talking users on your private account. Like what's the point? I mean, no one's looking at it. There's no stars. There's no retweets. If this is just her way of sort of venting,
got some assorted biscuits. Fuck
Makes
yeah,
you feel all
dude.
sorts of things. Screamer's voices, they're baseline. Don't take too many. Bad shit will happen. Okay. Can I...
Eu não compreendo isso na língua, amigo. Eu não compreendo.
Is that... Is that... That's gonna give us an idea for a
No
stream?
Brasil, no Brasil, Brasil.
It's poison to you. Oh my god. Is she shitposting while on navigation? Oh, I'm so tired I just want to die, but I can't. More than the sweet release of death, I crave the sweet, sweet follower count increase. Oh my god, it's so dark, but it's somehow humorous. Why is living so hard? Oh, Ami-chan. Guess I'll pop a few pills before I go live. No fear, no pain. Breakdown screen. This is dark. This is so dark. Okay, what happened on this day? If I walk along
Ow.
the never-ending pipes, would I eventually reach the ocean? I'm sort of out of it right now, though, so I'd probably just fall over it instead.
I'm sorry,
I told myself I
Crustaceo.
would go out by myself when I'm really high. God damn it, what if I fell apart and hurt
That
myself?
fucking
Who's
sucked.
there to help me? Smacks myself. God, that's another layer to this. Like, people's stress levels, if you actually look at their life, you know, they could be somewhere around here, high average, you know, 50, 60. But then, like I was saying, I think most people are living past their threshold, not necessarily because there are actually that many stressors in their life, but some of it's inflated, so the way you're interacting with the stress is increasing it. And then there's this, which is, I told myself I wouldn't go out when I'm high. What if I fell apart, hurt myself, smacks myself? No one. She's also adding stress on with like imaginary scenarios. And this is something that we all struggle with, but definitely some of us more than others. Which is actual real stress that you experience based on imaginary stressors, like sitting around thinking about terrible things that could happen. The thing is your nervous system doesn't know the difference. It literally doesn't know the difference between the idea of something bad happening and it actually happening. And so the physiological impact of stress is felt even if the stressors are in the future or just completely imagined, right? Catastrophizing is what we're usually talking about. Escalating things to their worst case imaginable. And if you have a lot of this kind
Oh
of
no,
stuff,
ow.
which we all do a little bit, you have to treat both aspects of that, the cognitive side and the physiological side. So it's often a mix of cognitive behavioral therapy, which is about trying to rationalize whether the terrible thing is likely to happen or not, and dialectic behavioral therapy, which is more mood, emotional regulation, kind of treating the nervous system response. Doing some integrated mix of both is what I'm usually going to start trying to work with someone on to withdraw some of that stress back to its like more logical, practical level. We don't want to be dealing with like a certain amount of welcome stress and then just imagining all of the unwelcome stressors and just fill up our bar like that. That's what generalized anxiety disorder often is a case of. More than just having lots of things that you're stressed about, it's all of the expectation of stressors that incurs a real debt on your body and mind. And the fact that Ame never fucking takes a break from any of this, I mean, the activities we're doing, they lower our stress a little bit, but like, do they really? I mean, they seem to really just be a part of the content creation, which is, yeah, we're not really doing a lot to manage our stress. Kimi to Natsu no Awari Lach dies. Oh my god. Don't die. Don't die, Ame. I'm the best. Oh. Oh, she's being playful. That's a good sign. Okay, looks like go through it sometimes. Stream streak bonus times 4. Impact bonus 1.5. Communication bonus 1.2. Radical bonus. Ooh, this is going to raise our stress almost duplicated. And our mental darkness. That's not as stressful as the sexy stream. We could do the chat and chill. It's going to raise our stress a little bit. Oh, here comes one of my main stress relievers, which is my little Velcro kitty. Oh my gosh, the sound of a purring cat is it's making my stress levels go down like immediately. Actually, one of the things that is really helpful for treating this physiological part of stress, you can do breathing exercises. Obviously, that's highly recommended. But something that you may also want to try, because keep in mind, your nervous system does not know the difference between real issues and ones that we're just thinking about. So it also doesn't know the difference between real comfort and kind of simulated comfort. So breathing is just about activating parasympathetic nervous system responses, even if in your head you're still stressed about something, to lower the body's physiological stress response. Something else that you can do is take your hands like this and put them over your heart and give a little bit of pressure, and it gives the body the sensation of being hugged and will give you some oxytocin. So that's actually really helpful. And one of the things that it does for me is it reminds me of my kitties, because they tend to sit like this and put pressure on my chest, and like I can feel the physiological response of being comforted even when the kitty's not there, because your nervous system doesn't know the difference. So a little bit of breathing and putting some pressure over your heart like that. Try this the next time you're feeling a little overwhelmed. What you probably shouldn't do is go on camera and air out your mental health issues with people. But that's what we're going to do in this game, because it's going to get us lots of attention. This is my favorite part. Alright, we're live. Thank you, it's K Angel. Okay. We're gonna bring it back down to the usual there. Oh, but we've doubled our watch numbers, which is pretty great. I look like you're in a good mood. You are my goddess. Feeling kind of weird and floaty today. Yes, I do think that that's impact meditation there. Hi, aren't you? Aren't you? Let's see if she responds to this. It's so freaking warm outside too, lol. Maybe I should go for a walk. Walk something like that. Please take a break. Oh, that's a good one. Yes. Concerned chatter. How we get flagged as suspicious though? Would you guys still be nice to me if I get arrested? Guys, she's freaking me out. Yep, something's not right. Anyway, let's do our usual thing, shall we? Everyone get ready to shout. Wait, what's our usual thing? Yeah, I'm not sure. We've only streamed a few times. Don't go. How do I get her to read the one that says, please take a break? Let's see what you guys thought. Please take a break. But why? I've still got tons of energy. I'm gonna stream till the sun comes up. No! I mean, yes! As Peach-on. Don't go. Oh, you want an encore? I still have so much to share with you guys, but we're done for the day. Closed for business. Bless. same as retweets. Or no, more, I guess. I guess it is growing your following. Ah, but we need 10,000, Ame. Okay, it's day 5. Okay, we're speeding things up. I'm gonna make an Amazon wish list. What should I put on it? Costumes. Alright, that's it. Love. I love you. I love you too. Love. Okay, what else can we do? New ideas. What is this? This is like some sort of message board. Can we post? I didn't even see what the impact of that was. Oh. Thank you for the support. Oh man, we're getting supercharged. Okay, a little bit of stress. It's not bad though. We're still killing it. I love scary and strange stories, and the genre is full of them. That's why it's so good. I like to do a lot of deep digging on net lore and stuff. I think urban legend, yeah, I don't care about any of this. Okay, we gotta get those numbers up, Beryl. Okay, affection's fine. Mental darkness, yeah, she can handle it. Let's give her some more head pats. Let's go to dusk. We gotta do some more stuff. We can go out. No, we still got some bandwidth. We're only at 63. We can fill this baby up. Okay, let's hang out. We can play some games. We can game. Get some head pats. There we go. P-chan, look at my DM already. Stop ignoring me. I don't have time. You need to get you on stream. I want to get a fight stick. It'll probably end up getting buried in whatever. Okay, it's not important. We should be working together. Please, this is my only wish. Sounds good? Yes. All this. Okay, it's nighttime. Stream time! What do we got here? Conspiracy theories too. Oh, a sequel always does well. Again? Yeah, we're not have time for that. 1410! Let's go! We doubled our numbers! Okay. Hedgehog mode. Let's go. We gotta make friends, Ame! I'm doing this for educational purposes. Trying to reduce the world population to 1 billion, or so that it is. Okay, that's scary. I want to live in an equal society. I don't know how I feel about worshipping a fallen angel. Being an angel myself. No. Okay, we got some chatters. Didn't come here for politics. Can I try? Okay. No, streamed over, I guess. Oh, we did it! 20,000! Oh, our stress is at 87 though. To be honest, sometimes I think the internet is such a mess because there are too many people. So what if we reduce the population by 90%? Just a shower thought. I never want to actually make that happen. I think no matter where you go on the internet, you're always bound to end up fighting one way or another. Those who do not fight will not survive. Stop ignoring me. I'm 50 million times more needy than you think I am. So hurry up! Okay. There. Oh, it's actually really sad. The head pats aren't even doing anything. I've really turned P-chan into a real piece of shit. Okay, let's go to tomorrow. Days, we've only been doing this for 6 days, and we've nearly... I hate this. I hate how accurate it is. Someone sent me a cosplay and it's so well made. What the fuck? Her like hyper comparison is coming out. Okay. Alright, it's enough for that. 2 twits. What do we got? Got the costume ahead of my wish list. Thank you to everyone who bought it. I put it up on straight away. If you buy a new costume, you take a selfie of it, so I'm gonna get in trouble if I find this costume. So I don't know what the general structure of this game is. Like, I see that the point went to the site today. I had it booked for the morning, so I was really worried that I wasn't going to wake up for a bit. But P-Chat woke me up in time, and it went really well. So good. Oh. Okay. Poor girl. I, of course, want to see her succeed. But in the context of this game, succeeding is like the most stressful thing that can happen. It's kind of fucked up. I don't want to run my hair thing to something. I can't think of what people would love if I did that. Yes, take care. Oh, and okay, she's responding positively to her text. But giving that same sensory comfort. Okay, stream. Stream. What do we do? Why can't we stream?
Oh my god.
Whoa, this would raise our stress. I really don't want to see what's gonna happen if I do.
Holy shit.
I miss out on streaming at night. Well, what's the consequences? We've already reached 10,000. So we can make rent, right? I'm gonna look at this little machine. Oh my gosh. That really didn't do much for our stress. I can't sleep. The moment I got into bed, all these horrible memories just came flooding back to me. I guess I'll just pray that the other insomnia until the end of the system. Not horrible memories. Maybe that guardian angel. Oh, what do I do for a stream? Oh. What? I reached 6K subs. I want to do a celebration stream. I think it's a nice number, but that's it. Oh. This like bridge she built up in her mind for life, I hope she I have more on an old Twitter account and all I do is post selfies. Now that I'm making content with my brain as well, surpass that. It's just a stepping stone. First the stuff I'm typing. It's a legendary angel. Everyone's celebrating it. That's the thing, like, when you're in such a rush, you never stop to appreciate where you are or how far you've come. It takes a lot of strength to even start something like an online career or put yourself out there exposed to the darkness of the internet. And I don't know if she's in it for the right intentions. Like, it's cool to be validated by people online. I always appreciate it when someone says, hey, I've done something about mental health and watching your videos, but I think it crosses a dangerous line when that becomes your center and exclusive center for validation. It's clear that this accomplishment didn't actually lower her stress.
The fuck?
And even if you're not someone who works online, you probably know what this feels like, where you sacrifice and sacrifice and sacrifice and welcome as much stress as you can in pursuit of some accomplishment. Passing a test, working harder at your job, showing up more for your family, and then whatever you decided is point of achievement for that, it doesn't suddenly return to you an equal amount of resilience for life's other challenges. In fact, there can be an emptiness feeling of, I spent the entire week studying and staying up all night instead of hanging out with friends or doing something comforting, and I passed, but I still feel like I'm behind, and I still feel miserable anyways. And it's at that point where you just have to ask yourself, like, is it worth the cost, actually, to welcome more stress than you can handle because you think that achieving certain things is going to make it worth it, or is going to validate you in some way that you'll suddenly be better equipped to deal with the stress, or you'll get to take a break, but maybe not at 10,000, but maybe at 20 or 30,000. I'll take a break after this test, and then it becomes after this semester, and then it becomes once I graduate, and then it's after work, and it often never comes because we just keep kicking the can down the road, welcoming more and more stress. And that's why I say that your average person is probably already past their 100% line, and it's just gotten so normalized what it feels like here that they're not looking for the opportunities to monetary gain or social validation, our mental health's the first to go and the last thing that we consider. When I think about all of this stuff, it's no wonder why it seems like the average person's mental health only seems to be getting harder to manage. We're always trying to do more with less, and allocating fewer and fewer resources to the stuff that both helps us manage or even prevent this overwhelming of stressors. Like I said earlier, it's not about eliminating it, but I do think that you are probably more stressed than you need to be right now, and that doesn't mean cutting meaningful things out of your life that have value, and it doesn't mean being able to anticipate every bad thing that could potentially happen to catastrophic lengths in order to manage your stress. It means taking inventory of the stuff that's in your life and asking, is the way that I'm responding to the stress causing me more harm than it needs to? Am I setting my standards too high for myself? Putting more pressure than is realistic? Surrounding myself with the wrong people? Neglecting some outlets that could actually lower my stress, like therapy or hobbies or time spent with family? Because ultimately, I don't think the idea that we're supposed to have is that we can control the stress in our lives, but we can control the conditions of that stress. But to do that, the first and most important thing you have to do is slow down. Because you may actually be moving so quickly through life, but you can't see that there are solutions. And we're so stressed already that we either don't think we need them or don't have time for them. Whatever it is you're trying to accomplish in life, I promise you, taking care of yourself first is how you get it. Even if it feels like it takes longer to get there. And with that, I think this is where we're going to pause for our first episode of Video Streamer Overload. And my god, is it actually a fucking overload? It's very relatable though, whether you do this kind of work or not. I think that we all know what it's like to be overwhelmed and to feel insecure about not being able to keep up with everything. So, I hope you enjoyed this first look. You can check out more. Think of yourselves, everybody. It's more important than anything. With that, see you next time. Hey everybody, welcome to Sleep Deprived Happy Meal. We have to play this on Microsoft Edge. Woo! Happy Wheels! Happy Wheels! My child's heart! My wheels are happy. Oh!
Yeah.
Which one should we do, guys?
Pokemon.
Do you guys listen to
Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm PewDiePie or Tobuscus right now.
Yeah, we're beauty busket. We should be Santa, right?
Intro to darkness, then redness, then whiteness. You gotta be a Segway guy. Be the Segway guy.
Segway guys, the classic. I choose you.
Alright, you're going into Pokemon Jam. Come
Oh
on.
my god.
What the hell?
Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Okay.
This reminds me of like levels I would make in Scratch as an 8-year-old.
I lost my legs, guys. Where's my foot?
Okay, be careful.
Oh! Still doing okay.
You gotta hit space. Yeah, you gotta jump up a little.
Okay, still hanging in there.
Did you turn all the sounds off?
Well, because there's like a... Oh!
Oh, shit.
It's actually freaking me out.
Yeah, so the thing is, like, the werewolf is the folklore legend. It's most commonly told as the tale of a man who was cursed to shape-shift into a therianthropic, wolf-like, humanoid creature. A complicated way of saying a wolf kind of looks like a guy. They usually transform uncontrollably, or when there is a full moon shining in the sky. At least that's one interpretation. But the legend has been twisted and adapted for fiction in hundreds of other ways, whether to scare children or to give tale of but actually only recently that there are werewolves in Skyrim. And that if you join a group called the Finnegain, eventually they will share the wolf's blood with you, allowing you to speak.
rabbit. Or wolf hole, I guess. No, that's something. And I have come away with 3 major problems with the werewolves in Skyrim that I want to talk about. Is 1, 2, 3, 4 problems. And the first problem I had was with the actual story for the werewolf quest. It starts in the most iconic city in Skyrim, Whitewood. Maybe one of the most iconic cities in a video game ever. I mean, look, I know a thing or two about the game. Down and around the corner from Dragon, this big building made out of gold, where apparently where they also beat the hell out of each other. Seemingly over. I went to talk to a group leader named Cosmo, and asked him kind of let him. They're like, no, really no questions asked. They don't tell you any of the werewolf stuff, man. That's delayed. Right now, you really just have to do simple quests for them to prove your worth to the guild. The one that I got was go beat up this woman. Or I don't even remember why. I just had to find her and go beat her up. And she got way too into it. I honestly got a little scared.
Let's go.
Maybe I'm not I don't know, that was scary. See, the companion quest line itself is very short. And so they kind of extended it out and put little random encounters in the middle. They're called raiding quests. And normally I don't mind them if the story around them is interesting. But so far the story is just a bunch of Viking dudes who sit around and talk about how honorable and noble they are, that they stay out of politics, but then like are just mercenaries who beat people up for money and send me to beat up this lady who really wanted to fight. I don't care about this stuff. I don't care at all. Let me see the werewolf. Let me see the beast. Let the beast out. Let the first actual quest that they send you on, and where the werewolves actually finally come up, it sends you to a pretty basic dungeon where you're looking for the fragment of an axe that they really like. They send this dude Farkas with you, and at first I could not stand this guy, but over time he has become my favorite of all the companions, just because he's so sweet, and I like that about him. Everyone around him will tell you, like, yeah, he's pretty dumb, like he doesn't have a lot going on up there. Then when you talk to him, he kind of just goes, oh, I'm not actually stupid. Like everyone thinks he's stupid, but I'm not. He's smart. Yes. We love a little false confidence. The dungeon is pretty standard for Skyrim. Just fighting Grogger and trudging through Bernie is great. Like that. I don't feel like punch. That wasn't a great adjective. But as I walked into this sprawling room, I noticed the path forward was blocked. Found a lever that will open the door. As I pulled it, the gate directly in front of me slammed shut. At this point, none of my weapons or my spells were available. And all I could do was watch as the silver hand ambushed Farkas in front of me. The silver hand are werewolf hunters. They hunt and kill werewolves with silver. I think it's like a plague because werewolves are weak with silver, and so they're like the silver hand, like that's their weakness. That's who that is. Now you know. And they were huge as Farkas. He's a werewolf. See, this would be so cool if he didn't look hilarious. Like, just when he runs, I don't know, it was like, it's like his pants are full. Someone found that just like the giggle. I think it looked cooler from behind the bars, but when I re-cammed out to go and watch it, it was so anticlimactic, especially because you could see him transform and then just hit them, kind of stand there for a second, and then hit them again. I don't know. At this point in the quest, though, honestly, I was kind of sold. I was hyped and praying that I used to play as a werewolf. That's all I wanted. I wanted to be a dungeon. Thankfully, I pulled the fragment. They tell you that only a secret circle within the companions even knows about this werewolf blood. And for some reason now, you're a part of that circle. This is the heart of problem number 1. That's really stupid. I did not have to work for anything or try very